Welcome to the Dankest Dungeon. Today we're going to be doing a rematch with these Final Fantasy commanders from last week. Let's see if things go differently this time around. Hey, it's Jason. I'm back again playing Sephiroth Planet's Heir. This is a Dimir, Clone, and Flicker deck. We'll see how it goes.
Howdy guys, it's Nate back again playing Stiltzkin. I don't know if this deal works out for me or not, but...
It's Jackson back again, this time playing Terra, Herald of Hope. Hopefully I will have terrified my opponents into dying.
Hey, it's Matt. I am back playing Celes Rune Knight. I purchased the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster Collection on Steam an embarrassing amount of time ago, considering that I haven't actually downloaded and played any of them. But I played some of them on PS1, so yeah.
Okay, round two. Let's roll. I got 6.
3.
9.
Matt,
Zidane,
brother, on fire. He went first every Final Fantasy game.
with a roll of a 9, specifically. Zidane's keeping his eye out for me. Yeah, why not?
I'll try it.
Sure.
Sure.
Everyone's keeping. I gotta draw. Mars Platts, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna draw. I will play an island. Go.
Keep draw. I will play plans. I will play my commander. I could pay 2 mana and give you things. Go ahead.
And we'll draw. Mountain, pass.
End step. I'm gonna go make advancements in the modern age. It's a shadowy backstreet. When shadowy backstreet enters, I will surveil a 1. Okay. Untap and draw. I'm gonna pay 2 life for this Blood Crypt untapped. I'm gonna pay 2 mana. Boros Signet into play. And I'll pass.
I'm gonna draw. I'll play a Drawn Kodacomb. I'll come into play untapped because I control an island. Pay 2 for a Baleful Strix. 1/1 Death Touch. I will draw a card when it enters. I'll pass my turn.
Draw. Here's a plains. Here's 1 for an authority of the consuls. Your creatures enter tapped, and when a creature enters under an opponent's control, I gain a life. Here's 1 for a mana vault. Combat, Jackson. Take 1.
Youch.
Gain 1. Go ahead. I gotta hit you 20 more times. I got this.
Swing. Pass.
I will untap and draw. I'm going to lose 3 life, sorry. Put this Mystic Peak into play. I'm going to cast my commander. Celes Rune Knight. When it enters, you discard any number of cards, then draw that many +1, and then whenever a creature enters from our graveyard, I get to put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control. I am going to discard this Felwar Stone and draw 2 cards. That's it. Go ahead.
Untap and draw. I will play an Ancient Tomb as my land for turn, and I will pass turn.
Draw. Here's a Castle Ardenvale. 4. Colorless floating. Here is Yes Man, Personal Securitron. I can tap them, give them to an opponent. When I do, I draw 2 cards and put a quest counter on them. I can only activate during my turn. And then when Yes Man leaves the battlefield, its owner creates a tapped 1/1 white soldier for each quest counter on him. 2/3. I'm gonna cast a Flicker Wisp. When it enters the battlefield, exile another target permanent, return that to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. When I exile is mana vault. I'm gonna go to combat. Jackson, I'm gonna hit you for 1.
Youch.
I'm gonna gain 1. I'm gonna go my end step, mana vault's back. Go ahead.
Swamp. Pay 3 for my commander. Will enter tapped. Beginning of combat on my turn, I mill 2 cards, and Terra gains flying until end of turn. And whenever Terra deals combat damage to a player, I may pay 2. And when I do, I return a creature with power 3 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Go to combats, mill 2, milling a swamp, and a Savai Trial. Ha! My lands! Pass turn.
I will untap and draw. Cast this Carrion Feeder. Can't block. I can sacrifice a creature to give it a 1/1 counter. I'm going to pay 3 life. Play a Witch Blessed Meadow. Untapped. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does Jason have a counter spell? Academy Rector.
Pay 4. Going to flash in Urtai Resurrected. I will counter that spell. You will draw a card.
Sure. What else am I doing?
Punching Nate.
Would be a bad idea because he can double block and kill my commander, which I don't want. So I guess I'll hit you for suggesting it. Take 4 commander damage. Go ahead.
I'll untap and draw. I missed my land drop. Pay 4 mana, lose 2 life. Going to Illusionist Stratagem. Going to exile 2 creatures. They'll come back, and I'll draw a card. We'll hit Carrion Feeder.
Yep.
I will draw 2. We got there. I'm going to pay 2 for a Water Grave. I'm going to pay 1 for the other card I drew for Mystic Rimrod. Go ahead.
Untap. Keep. Draw. Tap this. There you go. Draw 2. Here's a Grid Monitor. I can't cast creature spells.
Thank
You
you.
can't.
I'm gonna
You-
fucking beat you to death with it. Thank you.
You can't cast creature spells. I will pass.
Swamp return. Beginning of combat. Mill 2. For a professional facebreaker and a plane.
Damn, that's not bad.
That is not bad at all. Matt, 3 in air. 'Cause you
Sure.
Pay 2. Return facebreaker.
It gains a life.
I do.
2 for a talisman of hierarchy.
Are you gonna pay 4?
No, you go ahead, draw your card.
Thank you.
I will pass turn.
Go to my turn. 1, 2. Walking ballista. 1 counter on it. I guess I keep hitting Jackson. He would take this far.
I'll block the Yes Man.
Sure.
Yes Man will die. I make a 1/1 soldier.
No, he makes him on one
I
soldier.
own it. I make the soldier.
Ballista's tapped and you gain a life.
Yeah.
Pass.
I will untap these cards that I have. I'm going to pay for Mystic Rimra. That'll get a counter, and I will draw. Going to play an Underground River as my land for turn. Going to pay 2 mana and lose 2 life with Ancient Tomb. Play a Thought Vessel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pay 4 mana to Rite of Replication, Professional Facebreaker.
Okay.
Combat, Urtai is coming your way, Baleful Strix is coming your way, Grid Monitor will come your way. So 4, 3, 1. I will make 3 treasures. That'll be it for me.
Upkeep. Lose 1 because the mana vault stay intact. There you go. Merry Christmas. End step. Discard this Academy Manufactor. Go ahead.
Swing. Pay 3 Imperial Recruiter.
Gain a life, Nate.
Yep.
I'm gonna go get a Witch Enchanter. I'm gonna go to combats, mill 2, mill an Entomb and a Swamp. I will pass through combats into my second main, black, white, and a colorless from Talisman. For Boromir, Warden of the Tower, 3/3 Vigilance. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast it, counter that spell. And I can sacrifice Boromir, give creatures I control indestructible until end of turn, and the ring will tempt me.
Also, he's tapped.
Yeah.
End step. I'm gonna try to blink my commander.
Are you paying for it?
No.
I'll draw.
Blinkety block. You gain a life. I will discard Abdel Adrian and Razaketh, and I will draw 3. Go to my turn. Land for turn is Wooded Foothills 2. I will cast Animate Dead, targeting Abdel Adrian.
That seems bad.
It's probably bad. Well, not for me.
I'm gonna use 3 mana, 1 black and 2 of anything else. I'm going to Saw in half, Urtai Resurrected.
Urtai can get lost.
Damn. Okay.
Abdel enters. When Abdel enters, you gain a life. Also, when he enters, I can exile any number of other non-land permanents I control, create a 1/1 soldier for each card exiled this way. Trigger my commander, my creatures will get 1/1 counters.
Oh, yeah. They're infinitely big.
They're both going to be very big. I'm going to exile this and this. When I exile creatures, I get soldiers. I get 2-tap soldiers. You get to gain 2 life. And because Abdel is no longer enchanted, he dies. When he dies, the things I exiled come back. It's these 2. When they come back, I'm going to reanimate Abdel.
So he infinitely loops, makes
Yep.
Walking Ballista scary big.
Walking
gives
Ballista's
me a-
huge. I kill you both. I kill your blocker, and then I swing in with my Commandor for commander damage.
Yep, for infinite commander damage.
Yeah.
And as Matt does, he completely obliterated us. Let's go ahead and try another game.
Is that my commander in your deck?
Don't worry about it.
What?
All right, game 3. Let's go. I got a 9.
Oh.
I got a 9.
I got a 6.
Ah,
The Dane
shit.
abandoned me.
I got a 9.
9.
Guys,
9!
You got a 5. You got.
I got a 9.
hey, I'm not going last this time.
Triple 9s. Let's go. Sure. Good enough.
God, this would be really good if it had more than 1 land.
I'm okay with this.
This is whatever. I'm gonna put it back.
This hand's got the lands. We'll keeps it.
I will keep this second 7. Are you enjoying our content? Want to help support the show? Consider joining our Patreon for some dank benefits, including access to our full deck list, voting privileges for polls, shoutouts at the end of our videos, and more. Don't want to give us any money? We get it. Subscribing to the channel, liking our videos, and commenting down below also help as well, and are totally free. Thank you so much everyone for your support. Let's get back to the video.
We all good?
Yeah.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Play command tower. Play my commander. I can give you guys things. Go ahead.
You should give someone your command tower so that they can use it for more than 1 color of mana.
Nah.
I'm gonna play a planes, and then play Jason's favorite card, Esper Sentinel.
It's only one of his favorite cards, but
One of.
it's pretty good.
Pass turn.
I simply have a Verdant Catacombs, which will probably do something cool later. Pass.
I'll draw a card. Play an island, go.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Here's a Flooded Strand. Crack it. 1 and 1. Here's a Soul Ring. Combat. Jason, take 1.
Bam.
Bam. Go ahead.
Untap. Swamp. 2. For an arcane signet. Matt, take 1.
Okay. I'll take another one. Go get me a Surveil, a most raucous of theaters. Trigger me a Surveil. I like that card a lot, but it's not what I'm looking for. Saw and half to the graveyard. Go to my turn, untap and draw. I'm going to lose 3 life for a Razor Grass Field. That's it, pass.
I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna play a swamp. Yes. Feed Jackson a card. Pay 2 for Demir Signet. Pass the turn.
Draw. 2, 3. And an extra one. We'll play a Jinxed Choker. The end of your turn, target opponent gains control of Jinxed Choker, and I put a charge counter on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, you take damage equal to the number of charge counters on Jinxed Choker, and then you can pay 3 to put a charge counter on it or remove a charge counter from it. Jackson, here's one.
Youch.
End step. Here you go.
Rude. Upkeep. I lose 1 from Jinxed Choker. Swamp for turn. 3 for my commander. At the beginning of my combat, I mill 2 cards, and then Terra gains flying. Combats, milling Gravecrawler, and a Toxic Deluge. Matt for 1.
I will flash in this Archivist of Agma, and then I will block it.
Gross. End step. This will gain a counter. Nate, you can have this back.
Okay.
Tap and draw. 2. I have an Arcane Signet, and then I'm going to play an Elegant Parlor and surveil myself 1 just to Sierra's portal into my graveyard. I'll hit Nate for 2. God.
Untapping, drawing, playing a swamp for turn, paying 2 for a Talisman of Dominance, paying 2 for a Fellware Stone.
Ramping.
Pass turn.
Upkeep. Draw. Gonna play a Homeward Path as my land for turn. Tap it for a colorless, or you can tap it. Each player gains control of all creatures they own. 3. Play a Moonblessed Cleric. When it enters, I can search for an enchantment, reveal it, put it on top.
No.
I will trigger Archivist of Agma.
Tensed.
Nice.
There you go.
Thanks.
Go ahead.
Pay 2. I'm gonna throw a possibility. Discarding this Solitude. Combat. Elder Profane and a Fury. Nate. 3 in the air.
Pay 1. Here's a Swords.
Gross. I will gain 3. I will pass turn.
I will go to my turn, untap and draw. Land for turn is Takenuma Abandoned Mire. 5. Lively Dirge, Spreed twice. Search your library for a card, put in your graveyard and shuffle. Return up to 2 creature cards with total mana value 4 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield.
So its mana value is what?
4 or less.
No, what's the mana value of the card?
I put any card in. It doesn't even have to be a creature.
No, what's the mana value of this card?
Dirge.
2, technically.
All right, I'm gonna drown in the lock.
Sure. I'm gonna hit Jason for 2.
Yep.
I will pass the turn.
I will lose 3 life from this thing from Nate, and I will draw a card. I'm gonna pay 6 mana for Sephiroth. He's gonna make everything neg 2 until end of turn.
I'm gonna pay 2.
Thanks. You gonna draw a card?
Yeah.
He'll get 2 counters. Is he gonna play tapped? Are we on that game again?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm gonna give this to Nate.
Yep.
He'll get an extra counter.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Untap, upkeep, lose 4. Draw. Here's the Blind Obedience.
Gross.
Play my land for turn, be this Marsh Flats. Crack the flats. 2, 3. Extorted.
Stiltzkin.
Here's my commander again.
Nice.
This needs to go to the person that just keeps fucking killing my commander every 10 seconds.
3. Terra Light Shatter. Discard up to 2 cards. Elas Ilkor. And then I will draw a card. Hallelujah.
Nice.
I'll just pay 2 for a Voice of Victory. Opponents can't cast spells on my turn. And it has Mobilize 2. That'll be it.
I'm on my turn. I will lose 3 life to put this Felmire into play for... I'm going to cast my commander. Celes, Rune Knight. It's tapped. When it enters, discard any number of cards, draw that many +1. Whenever 1 or more creatures enter from my graveyard or are cast from my graveyard, I put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control. I'm going to discard 1. It's Abdel Adrian. I will draw 2. I'm going to cast Dance of the Dead, targeting Abdel Adrian.
Are
the
we
dead.
already there?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so when Dance of the Dead enters, if you were following along last game, I get to return Abdel. Abdel enters tapped. He's gonna get all 3 of these. Abdel dies. These come back. Trigger that. Trigger Dance of the Dead. I will target Abdel Adrian. I will draw with Celes. I will tap this for white. Make 3 soldiers. Do the dance again. So every time I do this loop, I'm going to draw a card. Oh, this comes in tapped, doesn't it?
Yep.
Fuck, that ruins my life.
Yes.
I am going to draw a bunch of cards, though, and make a bunch of soldiers, and the soldiers are going to get big, like real big. They are tapped, though. Start drawing until I find something I like. Stop there. After that, I'm going to stop blinking my commander and just make soldiers. And since my commander's not blinking out, it's also going to get very large. So they're all going to be huge. Let's say I have 1,000, and Celes is also quite big. Actually, they're diminishing in size, so I've got
3 1,000 thousands, 3 999s.
Yeah.
so on and so,
So on and so forth.
On the last one, I will simply not exile anything when he enters, and then I will go to discard. Discarding some mana sources: Sundering Eruption, Hoarding Broodlord, Razaketh, Shadow Skull Smashing, Black Market Connections, Deathbringer Thokdar, and Untimely Malfunction. Okay.
I will untap. I will lose 5 life and draw. I'll go to combat first. I'm going to swing on you for 9 damage.
Solitude, Pitch Reveler.
Arcane Denial.
Sure. I'll take 9.
We just need to punch him down.
It's just that simple.
I'm going to pay 2 for a Mind Stone. I'm going to pay 3 to put another counter on here. End step, I will give this to Nate.
Okay. End step, on a homeward path, we're going to gain control of all creatures we own. I'd like my cleric back.
Nice.
Untap.
Upkeep. I draw 2, you draw 1.
Correct.
It takes 6. Here is this extorted. Here's a Meek Stone.
Well, we still die. Or no, we don't. 'cause it's
Creatures with power 3 or greater
greater.
don't untap during their
Fucking-
controller's untap.
Silly.
I do have 3 2/2s and 3 1/1s, but
Yeah.
Combat 3, man.
1, 2, 3.
Main 2, pay 2.
Oh, you're going to give it to Jackson?
Yeah.
You're gonna give it to Jason.
Ooh.
But now you can pay with Stiltzkin to give it to Matt.
I'm going to give it to you, Matt.
Sure.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm gonna entomb. I'm gonna entomb a Facebreaker. I will pay a black to reanimate. I will target Solitude, exiling Abdel. Then I'll swing Voice of Victory at Matt. I will make 2 1/1 warriors that are also saving you.
Ouch. I've taken 3.
Take 3. End step, I will sacrifice those 2 tokens. Faster.
I will untap. Upkeep. I'm gonna take 7.
So
3 2/2s, 3 1/1s untapped. Land per turn is Swamp.
We tried to do a teamwork, and that's what really counts.
Friendship almost got us there.
I'm gonna cast Carrion Feeder. Carrion Feeder can't block, and I can sack a creature to make him bigger. Murderous Redcap.
Yep, so we just die that way.
Yep. So when Murderous Redcap enters, it'll do 2 damage to any target. I'll do it to Jackson because he's got the most life.
Oh.
Commander's tapped, but that doesn't matter. I will sacrifice it to put a +1/+1 counter on Carrion Feeder. Murderous Redcap has persists, so it'll come back. When it comes back, everything gets 1/1 counters, including Murderous Redcap. So the -1/-1 counter goes away. Blah 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 blah. Everyone dies.
On and on.
And Matt is able to kill us all again with Murderous Redcap. Great job, Matt, keeping everyone else humble. And for you at home, I hope you enjoyed those games. See y'all next time. Thanks, patrons, especially Jacob M., Paul K., Jared R., Matt Hunter Mage CJ, Jared N., and Kaylin. And thank you to the rest of you as well.